for Smackdown. A little bit late today to the party, but we have Braun Breaker making his WWE debut on SmackDown, his main roster debut, I should say, against I think a local talent. I don't think he's a. I've never actually seen this guy before, so what's going on, Shannon? Thanks for joining, buddy. Hope you're doing well. As always, if you're just now joining, hit that like button. We are 4 subscribers away from hitting 900, guys. So today we're on a 900 subscriber goal. So let's see if we can get there.
An impressive victory from Smackdown's newest superstar, Braun Breaker. And gentlemen, speaking of impressive, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate have been on an
Thank you for that
absolute
like. I
roll
appreciate you.
lately. They will have the opportunity
We
to
got the
challenge
Judgment
for
Day
the
backstage with Caleb
number
Braxton
one
right now.
tag team championships at the Elimination Chamber. And they're going to give you a pretty good opportunity to scout the competition.
Canada, the word competition makes it sound like they actually have a chance, when in reality, they don't stand a snowball's chance in hell against us.
And as always, give us a share on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. Let them know the Wrestling World Podcast is live. Nothing much, man. Just hanging out. Not really doing much. Just getting through the day, you know. What about you, buddy? What have you been up to? We got JD McDowell and Dominic Mysterio making their way down to the ring. It's good, man. It's good to keep it active, you know. Yeah, we're gonna stop down here shortly, possibly next week. JD McDowell going against Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Smiling Cave, thank you for joining the stream. If you're just now joining, as always, subscribe and hit that like button for me. Thank you for popping through. I appreciate you. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Sounds good, buddy. Yeah, I'd like for you and my brother to pair up. Actually, I think you guys can do some good.
Serious heart condition affecting as many as one
He's
in
about the same height as you. I think you've seen him when he's down there before.
And me. It can impact how you feel and what you can do.
I still felt tired on my beta block. So I talked to my cardiologist.
900 subscribers, guys. Let's try to hit that goal.
It was a breakthrough for me.
Yeah, I thought so. I wasn't sure.
Your cardiologist today and visit hcmrealtalk.com for more information.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of The Rock whatsoever. So no, I'm not a fan of this.
Whether you bought a house or
So
started a TV show. That's right. We guarantee
so yeah,
100% accurate taxes. She's good.
not a fan whatsoever though.
Hi there.
As always, if you're just now joining, hit that like button.
This new shiny
Give me that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.
is
4 subscribers away from 900, guys. It's insane of what I've done in 3 months. So I'm definitely excited to be able to reach that goal. I agree. I agree with what my brother said. WWE's a different business now.
Mom, you okay in there? I'm terrific. Enjoy
We need another Eli video, Bubba. Send me a video when you can. Me too. I do miss the attitude era.
You want to see the real
Or even the ruthless aggression era for that, you know. Nah, he's trying too hard. He's trying too hard to fit in. And you can tell. Pretty sure the WWE fans know it as well.
If you have federal student loans, you're making payments again. It's hard saying goodbye to that much money every month. But by refinancing to a lower rate through Credible.com, you could reduce your monthly payments. Visit Credible.com and see what you can save on your federal student loans.
What do we got? Order. Like it. How many cats? I don't know, man. Like 400? What do you want to watch?
Why are there phone rules on the go?
That's a 100-year-old tortoise born in the 1920s. This guy was probably pretty racist back then. Let's get these trash cans in the truck, everyone. They get into the AC duct and hit the bar. All these guys pouring out.
I'm getting into jiu-jitsu a lot now, just watching videos, and
If you're the WWE
just seems fun.
we're in a position of carrying the charge. I went into a rage. I'm poster boy for all the things you do wrong. I didn't know what it was going to take up here. I'm a young man that's addicted to greatness. WWE Legends. New season premieres Sunday, February 25th at 9. Part of WWE Superstar Sunday. Only on A&E. Hey, okay, listen.
What's your strong suit, Shane? In boxing or jiu-jitsu?
Same. No podemos seguir así.
Wrestling. Yeah, I love wrestling too. I wrestled with your brother
I just want to say,
back in like 8th grade.
last few weeks, I've been watching you guys, and I mean, it's kind of sad. LWO is basically dead. I mean, where's Rey Mysterio? And what has following him done for you? What made you guys lost? You know what? That's just a result of your choices. And maybe next time, your loyalty will be better. But if there is a next time,
We got Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo attacking the LWO backstage.
You abandoned me. Abandonaron. And this is the price to pay. It's all in the beginning.
How many experienced boxers have you sparred, buddy?
Friday Night Smackdown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Here we see members of the Judgment Day, J.D. McDonough and Dirty Dom, preparing for action against the duo who will challenge the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest and Finn Balor, tomorrow morning at the Elimination Chamber.
Better sharpen up them hands, boy. We got Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate making their way down to the ring right now for some tag action. It's good, buddy.
And their opponents, the team of Tyler Bate and the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Wayne, I don't think it can be overstated how valuable Tyler Bate has been to the career of Pete Dunne. Yes, the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Absolutely. So Don Fiocchiano went off the rails.
Michael Martinez, thanks for joining the stream. My favorite wrestler of all time, got to be Bray Wyatt, but I am a CM Punk fan, so Hello, Matt Wagner.
top of their game tomorrow at the Elimination Chamber as Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne challenge Finn Balor and Damian Priest for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship.
Matt Wagner, please subscribe and hit that like button, buddy. Appreciate you for coming on.
Live WWE on Peacock, 5 a.m. Eastern here in the United States, 2 a.m. Pacific. Wait, you're a guy, you had to wake up at different times for every event WWE did throughout your life. It's our turn to put in the work, right?
Yeah, once again, traveling around the world. Growing up in England, I used to get up really early to
Yes, sir. Rest in peace, Bray.
there was quite a few tired mornings in school the next day.
I've always liked the arm triangle as well, but rear naked is my thing too.
Catch Elimination Chamber.
Rear naked choke.
Tyler Bate and JD McDonough, two of the most technically proficient superstars on the roster. Bate, of course, a purveyor of British strong style. JD McDonough, a protege of none other than Finn Balor.
These guys know each other pretty well from their days over on the UK scene. Obviously, they still do Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom, I don't think is allowed in the UK because,
Oh, no, no. He's gets the royalty whenever he comes over there. I made sure of that. With a kingly quick phone call, we roll out the red carpet for the greatest Mysterio of all time.
Seth Rollins, he's good. He's a good dude. I like Seth Rollins.
tomorrow if Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate can manage to dethrone the Judgment Day and become undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. Look at this unique offense from the Big Strong Four.
Very difficult to scale that kind of thing, and that just shows you the ability of Tyler Bate to go from power to high flying to technical skills.
Is there anybody you watch on YouTube as far as boxing tutorials, Shannon?
Funky clip from Bate. And the tag is made.
Any fitness instructors, boxers,
What a contrast
anything like that?
between Bate and Dunne, but they complement each other
Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you, buddy.
wonderfully.
Thank you for the sub.
JD McDonough was launched into the sky. Let's take
Please give this a share to your friends, your family, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever. Let them know the Wrestling World Podcast is live and tell them to hit that subscribe button. And with you subbing, Michael, that means we are 3 subs away from 900. So thank you.
Don had to earn this opportunity the hard way. First of all, winning a fatal four-way matchup, followed by taking on the team of DIY to get their opportunity in the chamber. It's been hard-earned. They're not going to want to blow.
Certainly been an arduous path for Bate and Dunne to get to this point. Oh! JD McDonough ripping Tyler Bate down by the hair from the outside of
I like this pairing of JD and, well, not JD, but I like this pairing of Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. I think it's pretty interesting. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Favorite is Shawn Michaels. Puts on a good show. Yes, I agree. Shawn Michaels is the greatest.
psyche of Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne if they are
It's crazy you mentioned that, Slinky, because I just did a video on Chris Benoit yesterday. You should check that out.
Tag ranks, obviously, Priest and Balor having the gold. You have to put them at the top spot. So if you can't beat the lesser team, how on earth are you going to beat the top six?
I'm not the biggest fan of Cejudo. Me and my brother were just talking about that. But Demetrius Johnson, I've always been a Mighty Mouse fan, as well as a Conor McGregor fan as well, despite what people say about him.
Strongest in WWE as flags
But Anderson Silva, to me, is the greatest of all time.
tag made by Pete Dunne on the outside. And now the Cruiserweight looking to tee off.
My least favorite wrestler probably has to be The Miz, buddy. I don't like The Miz. I'm not the biggest fan of The Miz.
Cruiserweight strategy. Find a body part and destroy it.
smaller than joint. The counter for the Cruiserweight.
Small joint manipulation. And now Pete Dunne just choosing another body part to dismantle. The knee of Dirty Dom in all types of trouble right now.
Pete Dunne putting the work on Dominic Mysterio right now.
Quality unique to you. That is the human anatomy. No one's body is supposed to bend that way.
They don't teach you that in the school of Lucha Libre.
Reversal by Dirty Dom. Tyler Bate trying to get a little fancy and pay for it.
The sense that Tyler Bate was not going to
Judgment Day finally gaining the upper hand.
And a soccer style kick, man, just
I seen that. I watched it a long time ago.
Higher education should be a right, not a competition.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out about Vince
University
now.
or
It's
bachelor's
not
and
good.
master's scholarships are accessible to all. You'll get the best scholarship or savings you qualify for. Simple as that. Because everyone deserves an opportunity to save on their education without competing for it. Explore scholarship options at University of Phoenix.
So I'm curious, Shannon, are you gonna be watching Jake Paul fight in a couple days here?
Reigns supreme.
No, it wouldn't be used in court.
Careful action takes over.
Chances are that wasn't a real lie detector. That was that. Well, obviously wasn't, but I mean, it's just for a segment. It's not. It's not a. They probably didn't even do a real one. But Jake Paul is fighting Ryan Bauer, Bowerland or something.
Whoa, that's
Another
nothing to any of us. That's why
guy in his
Smackdown
average
makes
late
it easy
30s.
to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family
Doesn't look
from
really
just
good at
$1
all
a day. Select
compared to the
life
fight he had with
insurance
Andre
from
August.
Smackdown policy for only $16 a month. We could help you
So I'd
save
say this is a
every day
downgrade from his last
with life
fight, but
insurance.
Visit our website.
I don't know.
Select quote. We shop, you save. Dip into Typhoon Code. The metro area's most outrageous indoor water.
Earl. Yeah. We're doing stickers. We did the water park yesterday. You didn't invite me? We did next week. Good. Is it fun? Didn't like her.
Welcome to Fox News.
WWE 2K is good, man.
Sacred.
In one night, they showed the world that three people could rise up against
Yeah, I see what you mean. I'm not the biggest fan of Jake Paul, but I mean, I might stream the fight. I don't know.
A place where we look to the future. I was determined to be out there and toast to our past. A history of the world in 6 glasses. This is Fox Nation, where all of America's stories are told. Sign up and start streaming today. Saturday night on Fox. Fox Primetime Hoops. Coverage begins Saturday at 7 Eastern.
My team focus on getting their job.
Hello, Michael.
Tuesday, March 5th.
I'm just your cleaning lady.
Two riveting dramas. The Cleaning Lady,
You made a deal with the devil.
followed by Alert.
You haven't found yet? You should be alert. We can find this missing person.
The season premieres of The Cleaning Lady, followed by Alert. Tuesday, March 5th on Fox.
Friday Night Smackdown on Fox. The Cruiserweight Pete Dunne and his tag team partner Tyler Bate facing off against Dirty Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough up at Judgment Day. Remember, tomorrow morning, to us here in the United States, Bate and Dunne will
You know, my heart says,
Finn Balor of the Judgment Day, the reigning undisputed.
you know, my mind says Roman, my gut says Cody. I don't know. I want Cody to win, but I feel like Roman's gonna walk out of WrestleMania. I really do. It's up in the air for me. I don't know.
Tomorrow at the Elimination Chamber, just make it that much easier to maintain our stranglehold on the WWE.
Dominic going for the Three Amigos to Tyler Bate. He hits number 2, going for number 3. Happy birthday, Mike Hawk. I see what you did. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. That was a good one. I didn't register it till I said it. That's funny.
Fox is sponsored by Progressive. Step up and security by clutch. One for Dirty Dom and a brutal
Yeah. Yeah.
in this matchup.
That's a good one, man. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate you.
Balor and Damian Priest can't be enjoying what they're seeing right
Yeah, I'm
now.
hoping Roman loses, man, but I feel like he's gonna win it. I don't know. I feel like Cody's story will continue, and it'll continue on until Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Roman's gonna surpass it. Really, that's what I feel like.
Faces, you know that Reign is working overtime trying to dream up new ways to hurt you.
I've simply never seen anybody go from casual indifference to rampant rage in the blink of an
Remember to
eye.
hit that like button if you're just now joining. We're at 3 likes. Let's try to get to 10 at least. Cody will be 50 when he wins. Could possibly. What about Royal Rumble 2025? Too soon to tell, buddy. Too early. I don't even want to start predicting who wins the Rumble until after WrestleMania.
And around the world we go.
Alexa, stop.
Racking up any frequent flyers.
Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you.
Gotta have the fistful of Bates trunks, but to no avail. And now JD going for the same tour de force as Dirty Dog did moments ago.
With a much, much nastier landing, the problem being Tyler Bate in all that Barry is can't make the cover.
Unfortunately for McDonough,
Who do I think is going to beat Seth for the World Heavyweight Championship? Could be McIntyre, could be Punk. One of the two. Those are my picks. Just the only logical pick right now would be those two. Gerald Winters, do you like wrestling? Yes, I love wrestling. Thank you for joining the stream. If you haven't subbed yet, please subscribe. I'm close to 900 subs, so if you give me that sub, I'd appreciate that.
keep your eyes on McDonough who just kicked the kneecap. Down. I believe JD was looking for the devil inside. Dunn was able to counter into a sunset flip.
Here he go for the headlock call and a forearm to the jaw.
German suplex attempt. Dunn able to land on his feet.
Gerald, yes, I do watch 80s wrestling. Some stuff in the 80s. I've actually been watching Smoky Mountain, which is like early 90s. Jim Cornette's base promotion, Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
Now at this point, I assure you that Balor and Priest are
But
looking
yeah,
on
I like 80s wrestling.
realizing their challenger
Shannon Archie, I got a weird pick. Andrade
please crash
to
landing
beat Seth Rollins. Are you crazy?
knees of the
No, not Andrade at all, man. I mean, maybe maybe he competes for like the IC title, but I don't see him like beating Seth anytime soon.
sustains much of an advantage.
What's the best finisher of all time?
Oh no.
I'd say the RKO. Hi, Baxter. You've hung out with the Iron Sheik. That's awesome. That guy's a legend for sure. Oh, okay, for the Rumble next year. My bad. Yeah, possibly. Okay, yeah, possibly. I'd love to see it be LA Knight, though, to be honest.
It certainly won't.
LA Knight deserves a push.
But Dunn and Bate have got to have confidence on their side. There we see Finn Balor defeating Priest, and then who will battle
Thank you for that like. I appreciate you.
for Elimination Chamber.
Dummy, yeah. I love LA Knight, man. I could see that comparison, Shannon. That's a good comparison. Yeah. Yeah. I uh
I'll tell you what, tonight,
I could compare LA Knight to The Miz, but
Vader,
if you're not a fan of LA Knight, man, check out his old stuff from TNA. I think you'll enjoy that.
what a great tag team match we just saw, but I want to switch focus to the World Heavyweight Championship currently held by Seth freaking Rollins. And I know Seth will be up wide awake tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. as he watches every second of the men's Elimination Chamber. In the men's Elimination Chamber match, the stage is set
Yeah, he was really good as Eli Drake. Everything in Epic Gaming. What's up? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Andre the Giant was awesome. Yes, he was. What's the best entrance theme? Oh man, Drew McIntyre, Broken Dreams. I'd say there's just something about him now that just doesn't feel right to me. Yeah, I could get that. You know, his run in TNA was much different than his run in WWE.
I will destroy everybody else and reign supreme. I am the Maverick, the greatest United States champ in history.
Who do you guys have winning the Elimination Chamber tomorrow? The winner will go on to face Seth Rollins. Who do you guys have? Michael, that is a good theme. I forgot about that one. Yeah, I thought for sure when he came to the main roster, he was getting a big pop and everything. I thought they pushed this guy to the moon, but it's definitely lost some steam since then. L.A. Knight, yeah. Do I think it's gotten worse? No. Is it? If it has, I haven't noticed. It's definitely bad in some aspects, depending on the promotion. I think, but I don't see it's steroids as a big issue now. Yeah, I mean, if you're not a fan, I could understand you saying that. But we got LA Knight versus McIntyre tonight. That's gonna be a good one. I'm excited for that. I love a heel Drew McIntyre, man. Nothing better than that.
Are you just gonna standing here looking at yourself? Yes. Okay, that's what a hobby you guys have. Hey, look, anyway. So gross is being here. I just want to say, I really, truly hope you find a way to bring those brass knuckles to Australia, because I would love to use that and punch you in the face again in the chamber.
We got Grayson Waller, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory backstage with Kevin Owens.
Either one will do. See you there.
I am not a Logan Paul fan, but I am a Grayson Waller fan for sure.
Why didn't we just jump? Oh, you want us to? We could have. He was right there. We could have just jumped.
Yeah, he was in a few factions. 3MB, which was a jobber faction. It wasn't like a actual faction. I think he was in another one too, but I don't remember the name. But yeah, that would be cool.
I wanted to talk to you about a tribal chief.
Yeah, me too. I mean, look at us.
Look at us.
Yeah, Sheamus and Drew would be phenomenal. I'm actually hearing Sheamus could possibly go to AEW. What is the best faction of all time? My opinion, Evolution. Him and Dolph, yeah, Dolph Ziggler.
Introducing first, coming to the ring, and the almighty
We got the Street Profits coming down to the ring. I wish they quit calling them the Street Profits. If they're aligned with Bobby Lashley, they should be called the Street Profits. They should have their own name, a new faction. The Shield was good, but it doesn't measure up to Evolution, in my opinion. Mind you, though, I grew up on the Ruthless Aggression era, so yeah, like I said, I was a fan of the Shield, but Triple H, Randy, Ric Flair, Batista, and you can't beat that, you know. But real quick, guys, I am going to give us a share on Twitter, so stay with me. All right, I am back. Let's see if we can get some more people in here. If you're just now joining, hit that like button. We're at 5 likes. Let's get to 10 if we can. Goal today is to hit 900 subs. If we can do that as well, that'd be awesome. Best wrestler in the Attitude Era, Stone Cold. Not Stone Cold. Didn't mean to say that. I like Stone Cold, no doubt, but Shawn Michaels for sure. I'd say Shawn Michaels or Taker.
Today is just such a special day. The XFL and the USFL merged together to create one powerful spring football league called the UFL. These players are going to play hard-nosed, intense football, passionate football.
Hell yeah.
They're going to ball out. Spring football is here to stay. The UFL season kicks off March 30th on Fox and ABC. Tomorrow night on Fox Primetime Hoops, top-ranked UConn is on a mission to reach the national champion. Now they'll take on Big East rival Villanova, who has their sights set on a major upset. Coverage begins tomorrow at 7 Eastern, only on Fox Sports app. That's the code.
We got Dakota Kai limping backstage.
But it appears that Dakota is in need of some medical attention. We'll try and keep you updated on her condition.
A team I think is underrated. Good question. Alpha Academy. I think they need a push, or at least Chad Gable. Best submission finisher of all time. Ankle lock. Or you know what? Instead of the ankle lock, that or Undertaker's Hell's Gate submission. That was good. Yeah, Chad Gable, man, he's awesome. Like, I think he definitely needs a push. We got the authors of Pain and Long with Karrion Cross, also known as the Final Testament, making their way down to the ring right now. The Viking Raiders, too, I think are very underrated. I think they deserve a push because they are really good when they're together. Yep, I agree. They waited too long, but I feel like now Chad, with the fans, is getting the recognition he deserves. Like that he's really good. That people are starting to realize it. At least the fans are, in my opinion. That would be a good pick, Michael. Yeah, like they had Jey Uso versus Gunther. Now, let me tell you this: does this make any sense? Now you have Gunther facing Sheamus McIntyre. You have Gunther facing this guy, that guy, and he's undefeated for how many days, but loses to Jey Uso. To me, that's not a good decision. It's not logical. It wouldn't make sense. Yes, Jey Uso is good, but I don't understand the hype around Jey Uso. Yeah, I don't know. Akira Tozawa, I'm actually a fan of Akira, man. I think if booked correctly, he could be like the next kid-friendly superhero type gimmick. Like the kids would love him. Book him in comics, he just has that type of gimmick. that you could use to for the kids.
Cover here by Dawkins.
Yes, it's absolutely correct. The Dawkins is the equalizer. Tell you what, this match not to get above the screen immediately. You see AOP using that massive power to take
Yeah.
advantage.
Utilizing brute force. The authors of pain aren't looking for style points. They're looking for victories and paychecks.
Well, here's the thing, you get a couple of big lads
Like,
like
really, am I the only one that doesn't get the hype around Jey Uso
even if they have no skills
in this main
whatsoever,
event push?
he is they have that too.
Calling in main event Jey Uso and just, I don't understand the hype.
Dealing with looking to take it high risk. Angelo Dawkins taking out the authors of pain. Can the AOP get back in this?
Who do I have? I would say, like you said, Drew McIntyre would make sense, or Chad Gable for one. Sheamus even if they would reunite that feud. There's a lot they could do though, but we'll see.
This is our night.
That is if they ever push Karen Cross though, that would be cool. But I don't see Karen Cross getting a big push whatsoever. It seems like WWE's given him so many chances and they just kind of give up on him each time. Even with this faction now he has, it's not really. I don't see this feud with the Street Profits and Lashley really going anywhere. It doesn't seem like the fans are really interested in it either. So I don't know.
You love pizza just as much as we love pizza. So we're bringing you our favorite offer yet. For a limited time, get a large one-topping pizza for only $8.99 at Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza.
Austin and his company were placed with special forces in Afghanistan. We never thought our son would have PTSD. He was
Best AEW wrestler you want to come back to WWE? Huh. Chris Jericho for sure.
determined his death was
I don't see it happening, but yeah.
There are so many resources that stop soldier suicides trying to provide.
It's a good question, Shannon.
Austin was our only child. This is what our legacy will be.
That's good. I would put The Miz in AEW and trade him for. Oh man, that's a good one. I'd trade him for Keith Lee. I think Keith Lee should come back to WWE. I mean, I was a Keith Lee fan. Keith Lee or Adam Cole, man. Definitely. Like, I just that's. I would trade the Miz for Danhausen. I mean, you know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And as always, if you're just now joining, hit that like and subscribe button. We are watching Smackdown tonight. We got AOP and the Street Profits in the ring right now. Yeah, that's a good one, Michael Daniel Bryan. Yep, really good one. I don't think I was ever ready for Daniel Bryan to go to AEW. It just seemed like he just came back to WWE when he left. I don't know, or even Edge. Like it would surprised me big time when like Edge went to AEW. I didn't expect that at all.
To this point, neither Lashley nor the Profits have had an answer for the said brick wall.
There might be no answer. That's the problem with
Yeah, I was gonna say Miz for MJF, but there's so much talent that WWE didn't use correctly in AEW that they had. That they just they've dropped the ball with, and Keith Lee is one of them. Best WWE champion of all time, I'm going to say Bray Wyatt because he is my favorite wrestler of all time. Bray Wyatt or CM Punk, for sure. A lot of people are probably going to say John Cena, Ric Flair, whatever, Randy Orton. But and they are great, don't get me wrong. But I'll pick Bray Wyatt over anybody. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a good one. Aleister Black. I was a big fan of Aleister Black. Never understood why he never got the push he needed. The Profits, I mean, they are good, but they become stale. Even with Lashley, I think they become stale. Um, they're just a team that they've been booked so badly that they just can't be taken serious. I can't take the Profits serious whatsoever. They come out here saying we want the smoke, and then they book them to lose. So it's like, how can you get behind a team that you know is probably going to lose the outcome? So same with Karrion Cross. Karrion Cross, big deal in NXT, right? Now they're probably going to release him again. My guess, if he could not get over with this Final Testament faction that he's in right now, I don't see it working out for him. I see the fans growing tired of him, and then he becomes a mid card talent. Maybe even go back to NXT. I don't know, but yeah. But it's already seeming like we're seeing less and less of Karrion Cross in the ring right now, and we're seeing more of AOP in the Street Profits. When I would much rather see Karrion Cross or Lashley in the ring together, going 1-on-1. Yeah, could be. They could definitely repackage him. I mean, they did it with Bray Wyatt. They've done it with several others, and it's worked. So I don't see why they couldn't do it with Karrion Cross as well. I would like to see Montez Ford in a singles push though. Like, what if he was to totally turn heel on Angela Dawkins? I think that'd be pretty cool. Tell you what, this is a pretty decent match between the Street Profits and AOP right now, though. Like, this is a main event worthy match right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, not even as a heel. I mean, he could be a heel, but I mean, just a singles push, I think it would be great. I could see Dawkins turning heel on Montez before Montez turns heel on Dawkins. Karrion Cross pushing Montez off the turnbuckle. Lashley taking out Cross. Feel like we're gonna get Cross and Lashley at Mania. Definitely seems like it. Worst WWE champion of all time, I'd say The Miz. It wasn't needed.
That's exactly what the final testament has set out to do. Change the game, tell the story on their terms. What a win for
And
him.
AOP picks up the win against the Street Profits. Yeah, Jinder Mahal. Yeah, that's a good one.
Just called for chaos, and Mother Nature delivered.
Some of the greatest matches we will ever witness in WWE, but the story is that the final testament have caused real problems to the future of this
Yeah, I was never an Alberto fan, especially after all that stuff came out about him.
successfully on Smackdown. There is a storm in the vault of the final testament. Now it's time.
The Almighty should be saying some prayers. Everything that was done. Anything that you defeat tomorrow in the Elimination Chamber.
We have a minute.
I will be right back, y'all.
What happened? Dude, it was damage control, right? They jumped me in the locker room. I should have known this was gonna happen, dude. And they're just using you to get through to me. This is because of me. It's not your fault, okay? Look, if I was you, I wouldn't have trusted you. And after everything you've done to me, I let you down. No, dude, it's fine. I should have been there, and I promise they're not gonna get away with this. I promise. Hey, I mean what I said, okay? I've got your back. Alright, if that means I need to earn your trust back, then so be it, okay? Alright. Hey, you and I, we're gonna make them pay. Okay? Alright.
Well, tension certainly building between Bailey, Dakota, and Damage Control. And still to come. These two men look to build momentum just hours before the men's Elimination Chamber match as LA Knight faces Drew McIntyre in our main event tonight.
We're the Ghostbusters. It's our job to protect the city.
All right, that was cool.
We might be looking at an army of ghosts.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Melnitz in uniform. Yeah.
What is it?
Doomsday.
Heads up. Tall, dark, and horny at 12 o'clock.
Ghostbusters, March 22nd.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance and I saved insurance. That's great. You know, I've been telling everyone.
Thank you for that like. I appreciate you. Oh, amazing guy, it was you. Thank you. Appreciate that. What do you think about Chris Jericho being outed?
Of course.
What do you mean, buddy?
Have you ever asked my mom herself?
I would bring back King of the Ring.
It's always
Yeah, that was. I enjoyed the King of the Ring, especially when
but eventually
William Regal won it. I thought that was fun.
then you start to question
King of the Ring was always good. Even like the Beat the Clock tournaments too. Those were fun too.
when you realize that you're not alone. Once you take that first step, there is so much support. Welcome to Fox Nation, a place where we look to the future and toast to our past. This is Fox Nation, where all of America's stories are told. Sign up and start streaming today.
Really,
To get through the script district starting next month.
I never heard of that. Did that come out today?
Plus pharmacy targeted in a cyber attack. Howard,
That's crazy.
your perspective film tonight at 10.
Judge Judy, weekdays at 5 on Pittsburgh's Fox 53.
I mean, I'd say I don't want to believe it, but you got all this stuff coming out about Vince McMahon now and Brock. I had no idea, Shannon. Thank you for letting me know. Worst pay-per-view ever. Um,
Pittsburgh, Friday, April 18th. Tickets at ringside or packages on sale now.
This spring is the perfect time to get away with a great deal on your favorite Hyundai model.
I'd say
All backed by America's best warranty, plus 3 years,
Extreme Rules.
100,000 miles of
The last few years of Extreme Rules, at least.
Add more joy to your journey at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get in and get away now before these deals are gone. Lease at Tucson for
Yeah, I never heard of that. That's wild. Thank you for letting me know, though.
Hurry, offers end 229.
And as always, guys, if you're just now joining, hit that like button. Like and subscribe.
But when the car insurance rate kept going up, it really was the best option. Sure, we end up being late a little more often,
Reverse.
but the kids love it.
It's over. Don't make me try to stop. You're making this worse. Stop.
Now that we found affordable insurance, we're back on solid ground.
Safe Auto is now Direct Auto. Get flexible payments on state minimum coverage and stop compromising.
Best women's wrestler of all time. Say Lita. I'm a fan of Lita. Just her style, you know, a unique style wrestling. Alexa Bliss is really good too, though.
I can help you shop.
Alexa, stop.
Try saying things like
Alexa, stop.
order AA batteries or reorder paper towels.
Sorry, I have that device. And I hate it because it goes off constantly. Becky Lynch is cool. I'm a Rhea Ripley fan too, though. Bianca Belair, really cool. I like Bianca.
How about a preview of the Riptide?
Who will punch their ticket to WrestleMania 4? We'll find out at the Elimination Chamber. We are doing just fine. We was on top. We still on top. My tribal chief. This is Grayson Waller.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Grayson Waller in a backstage segment with the Bloodline right now.
I want to tell you something. But it's for your ears only.
We will all be walking on a dream as we witness the biggest Grayson Waller effect of all time with very special guest, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
Best heel of all time.
Tyler Bate will attempt to go British strong style against the WWE
Um,
Team Champions for Judgment Day.
say Jericho. Jericho.
Kickoff show you are not going to want to miss.
Yeah, Jericho. I'd say Chris Jericho.
Championship match as the reigning champions, the Kabuki Warriors, defend against Candice LeRae and
So who's watching Elimination Chamber tomorrow? Anybody?
The Eradicator Rhea Ripley may well have met her match in the form
Randy Orton. Yes. Yes, he is a good heel. One of the greatest heels of all time, to be honest.
whether it be Rhea Ripley or Nia Jax,
I think JBL was born a heel.
keeping a close eye on the women's elimination chamber match because the winner faces the women's world champion at WrestleMania. Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Naomi, Raquel Rodriguez
Yeah, I didn't even know it was at 5 a.m. till just now, so I probably won't watch it either.
for WrestleMania.
6 of the best compete in the men's elimination chamber match. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Logan Paul. The winner, the big prize, they get
I got McIntyre winning the chamber, though.
World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania 4.
reached that point in the evening where there is one match to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
We got LA Knight making his way down to the ring right now. If you're just not joining, hit that like button and subscribe. Your main event coming up next, LA Knight versus McIntyre.
A night with an opportunity of a lifetime tomorrow in Perth inside of the Elimination Chamber, but tensions have just gotten too high between LA Knight and the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. Both men will step inside the chamber tomorrow, but tonight they collide one-on-one on Smackdown.
Yeah.
A great rivalry is all about a hero and a villain.
I am going to give us another share, guys, so stay with me.
Was out there with me. Keep turning up the volume.
Is my voice on TV right now?
Your rating is weighted.
Worst championship design of all time. I'd say the 24/7 championship. That was pretty ugly.
With 24 trusted brands by Wyndham to choose from, your Wyndham is waiting. Get the lowest price at Wyndham.
Hey, Roxy, thanks for joining.
Twix with cookie. Cookie
Um,
kind of makes you wonder which came first. The cookie. or the
How you been?
soul. So embarrassing.
As always, if you're just not joining, hit that like button and subscribe.
Makes it the EST like you, girl.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the new tag team champ.
Makes it the EST like you, girl.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the new tag team championship. I think it's not as good as the older ones, back from like the early 2000s. It's not as good as the older ones, back from like the early 2000s.
Ooh, think I could ever be the EST?
That's good. Thank you, Roxy. Appreciate you.
How about now? Still just maybe. You're the cutest though. Girl.
Thank you for the like.
Smile. You're on Cricket. The NBA is now on TV every Friday and Saturday night on G League TV.
All the way to the rim.
Tubi brings you a courtside seat to watch legends in the making. Live every Friday and Saturday night only on Tubi.
Who's set for a real good time?
Your absolute seats.
Animation Domination is ready for action.
Is this place like your she shed or your murder dungeon?
Yes, to all of the above.
I apologize for nothing.
True Crime Never Sleeps. Thank you for joining the channel. Appreciate you. Good to see you again.
XFL and the United States Football League have announced plans to merge.
A move that ensures
We're currently at 7 likes, guys. Let's try to get to 10 if we can. 10 or 15 at least. Yeah, I agree that the product, I think, has gotten a lot better since Triple H took charge. Worst entrance theme of all time. Oh, man. I never cared for Damage Control's entrance.
plenty to look forward to next week right here on Friday Night SmackDown. Wade
I don't know.
Austin. Will they be tagged
I'd have to like really go back and like
remains to be seen, but we know
check it, like watch, you know.
be in action against the team of Bayley
It's a good question now.
It's like witnessing Damage Control imploding before
Vince McMahon, buddy. Carlito versus Santos Escobar in a street fight next week. That'd be cool.
Let's get some ice on it.
He's fine. He's fine.
I'll pray for you.
Friday Night Smackdown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home,
Yeah, Bad Bunny was impressive, man. But guys, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. Have a good night, guys. Thank you all for joining the stream. I'll see y'all next time. Good night.